So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Good take, and is he... Oh, great chance! Goal! Montenegro! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through. Now that's well seen too. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Kimmich. Great ball, and he's in here! Osimhen finds himself offside. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kubasi. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Fulkrug. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal. He's got away. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Chouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Chouameni powering forward here. Pass somewhat off target. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé, Van Dijk, and Konate. It's not an especially good pass.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham! Oh, what about that? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Kimmich. Knocks it into space. Gently done. Caicedo. Olise. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key intercept. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fulkrug. Kimmich. Chouameni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Chouameni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. There's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bellingham. Fulkrug is herring after that one. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Osimhen gets flagged offside. Defending was strong and firm. Olise. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And he's managed to get rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Please
don't
turn
fix
your
it. So
attention
I
to
think
the
the manager
screen
has
for
to resist
information
change
provided by
at
the
this
local
stage.
police.
Montenegro sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Caicedo.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, David Alaba.
Vardiol. And the return pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Koundé. Tries to play it through. The shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Koundé tries to clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Williams.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kimmich. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vardiol. And it's Chouameni. Aimed beyond the defence. Montenegro are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy
19,
number of very tall
Diallo.
targets to pick out from
9,
this corner.
Bellingham. Coming on the field.
That's a simple one for the keeper.
And
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Musiala. Substitution
It's a
in
searching
progress.
pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kimmich. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Williams. And he was quick to react. Chouameni. That has not gone well. Dembele. Sunset. Shot a goal! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Lovely pass, but... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And it's Musiala. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Iñaki Williams. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely shaped ball. And he's running through. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Musiala. Rafael Leao. Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! Oh, that's incredible!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fulkrug. Number 8, Williams. Coming on the field, number 29.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. Sunset. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And we come to
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's gone looking for safety.
This is the time you need that pace.
Diaby looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Montenegro with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Diaby attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important...
Can he finish? Goal! Montenegro! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking to play him in. Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Montenegro finding their passes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting. Great chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Konate, 30 minutes gone. Chouameni, it's Kimmich, now it's Osimhen, now it's Palmer. He's got away. Corner then. Montenegro have their second corner now. That's very neat. Great ball, and the shot! Osimhen. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's run loose here. He's found a way through. And here's Palmer. That's a good ball. Williams. Palmer. Diaby. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's looking wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the counter is on. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! One-on-one! Bellingham is flagged offside. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Montenegro clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Montenegro go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Osimhen.
And we're underway again.
To replace him is number 13.
Konate, Montenegro looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And it's Kimmich. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Chouameni, he's going to be disappointed with that. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, nice touch. Foyt. Van Dijk. Pacho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. It's Kimmich. Can he get it through? Van Dijk goes sliding in. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hit into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
All
10,
he needs to do is to place
Bellingham.
this between the goalposts
Number 6,
and basically let them attack it.
Number 11,
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Number 8, Williams. Coming on the
And
field.
now a sudden chance to
Number
counter.
29, Ryan Cherky.
Now it's
Number
Chouameni.
22,
He's picked his way through.
Number 18,
Montenegro perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Esteban. Substitutions taking place.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw. Vardiol. Sunset. Konate. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, robust challenge. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Dembele. Now it's Kimmich. Shifted it to the flank. Played into the box. Ambitious ball here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's that chance for a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. He slings it, he gets big! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Montenegro find a position of real strength now. Foden, Saliba makes the interception. He's beaten the last man. He's free, he has chance. It's there. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Montenegro are having a ball here. Well, nicely intercepted. Pedri tries to pass it through. Foden. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Looking for a runner. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Your
that
reflections then, Jim.
CCTV
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Here's Foden. Osimhen. Oh, well played. Shot could be on. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. Yamal. Kimmich. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rudiger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafael Leao. Quarter of an hour played. And he whips in across. Oh, that was vital. Foden. Montenegro still without a single shot on target. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. Heracles look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Osimhen. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kimmich. And it's Tchouaméni. Out towards the flank. Koundé gets it clear. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. And that's a dangerous... Osimhen! It's anyone's ball now. Fired deep to... Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foden. Mbappe. Great chance! Goal! Montenegro! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Montenegro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rudiger getting this one clear. Rudiger goes sliding in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And he's heaved it away. Looking to play him in. And that's an excellent interception. And it's Caicedo. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is letting... He's had a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Deftly away. Montenegro have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Fellow attendees, this is
Montenegro can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No way through. There's the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Caicedo. Here's Tchouaméni. Koundé. That's Rudiger. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Foden. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Now there's the clearance. Heracles appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Defending was strong and firm. Foyt.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Foyt.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Bellingham. And now the breakaway. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 45. specimen, number 9, Rafael Leão. Coming on the field, number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution.
Montenegro are looking to break at pace. Camavinga looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Schlotterbeck swings it across. Montenegro still have the cards to affect this game. Chance, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Chouameni turns back here, probably the best option. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Upamecano. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Foyt. Here's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Caicedo. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Upamecano calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Caicedo running with the ball. Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vardiol. Montenegro looking to pass their way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Vardiol. Here's Haaland. Played into space. Somewhat off target. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Kimmich.
That was lovely, that.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, it's a great... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. So that's it. It is all over. Montenegro, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Montenegro definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. Hernandez gets a foot in here. And it's Kimmich. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Traumeri. Referee has just said play on. Tries to pass it through. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That's a sharp pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foden. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Montenegro leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vardiol. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's managed to get rid. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab it.
And a chance! Off the post! Well, that's an excellent interception. And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Montenegro find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe, real chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Montenegro are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Montenegro are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Schlotterbeck gets it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Montenegro are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And the action is back on the way. Kimmich. Out of play for a throw. And he can clear it away. Vardiol. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
And it's Chouameni. Has a look and plays it forward. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Could be danger here. Shot at goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Montenegro present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Now, power or placement. It's bounced back off the post. Foden.
Montenegro are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Caicedo. Here's Chouameni. Caicedo. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He's in a great position here. Osimhen. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 45.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on the field, number 11,
Caicedo.
Rodrigo. Number 13,
Nicely weighted
Erling
ball.
Haaland.
Dani Olmo
Number 9,
in acres of space out wide.
Substitution.
It's Koundé. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Montenegro still have the cards to affect this game. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Haaland, little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Chukwuemeka. And here's Dembele. It's run loose. Who's going to take a shot? Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chukwuemeka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dani Olmo. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Heracles can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pass has gone astray. Five minutes left on the clock. Dani Olmo! No, that's just wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's Dembele. Chukwuemeka, and he's onside. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication.
4
And it's
added minutes has
Tchouaméni.
been indicated.
Olise. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. 4 extra minutes added on. And he cuts out the supply. Rodrigo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Montenegro really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Hello attendees, this is a...
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Caicedo clears. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni with the clearance. Kimmich. Now Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
And he's heaved it away. Porto have reclaimed it. Vardiol. And it's Kimmich. Mbappe. Nicely shaped cross. And claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich. Osimhen. Foden.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Now it's Osimhen. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's gone loose.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's in a great position here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Osimhen gets into a good position. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Alvarez, header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's come in hard. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Caicedo. Hernandez. Ball is over the line. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Porto have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a pretty loose pass. Taken back almost at once. Well, they could break here. Rudiger. Now he's off and running. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tchouameni. And he thumps it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouameni out towards the flank. Serves up across. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cleared without hesitation. Kimmich. Chouameni. Now it's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a look and place it forward. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 20, Alvarez. Number 5,
Chouameni.
Bellingham. Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on the
Rodrigo
field.
with the foul.
Number 18, Rodrigo. Number 19, Yamal. Number 7, Dani Olmo. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution in progress.
Here it is, crossed in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's managed to get rid, and they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through, and it's Dembele. Great chance! Goal! Porto! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Porto get themselves... There's the shot! That was mighty close. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Heracles really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Chukwuemeka. Olise.
Oh, well played, well played.
Rodrigo. Now it's Yamal.
Look at the space here.
Now it's Solot.
Turns and goes back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please join me in wishing
Porto
all the best for
leave it
members
late.
of our family.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're on the way.
Heracles have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened here?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Heracles are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Heracles have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Schlotterbeck.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
But it turned out that that was not the case.
threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Still very early doors.
But it is a closely contested affair. Bellingham.
And they can counter here. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
And evident annoyance.
His teammate.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Porto with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Foden plays it short.
Bellingham plays it in.
And it's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. Mbappe gets into a good position. Can he finish? Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Porto go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Van Dijk. Now it's Bellingham. Upamecano. Half-time getting close now. And Upamecano. Foden. And it's Richie. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get him away? And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he gets rid in a hurry. Alvarez with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And it's half-time here. Porto come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Porto head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Jamal.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Rodrigo.
Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caicedo. Oh, he's played it in low.
Heracles clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to get rid. Chouameni for Piontek. And the counter is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely weighted ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dembele! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be...
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Porto have their second corner now. Heracles have the chance to go the other way. And that should get the job done. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Porto perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chance, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
number
actually.
10, Alvarez. Coming on the field, number 8.
And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Hernandez does well to get it back.
Taking place.
He can get that clear. And here's Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Elects to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Mount. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, they've got it again. Baina showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Baina. Dani Olmo. And it's Caicedo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Caicedo. Looking to play him in. Swept in. And he thumps it clear. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Mount.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Chouameni. Baina. He's shifting through the gears here.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 3 minutes.
And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vardiol. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Public transportation today, please watch
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just...